Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Friday Night Live, you guys. I don't normally go live on Friday nights, but last night was a special day because we were helping out Willow. She had an injury, and she's all fixed up and better now. And tomorrow I will be at a wedding, so I won't be live tomorrow night. So I thought, why not go live tonight? Because I did have a special request to do something, and I thought, let's take this opportunity to make something really special tonight with all of you. All right, you guys. So I do have the keyword pulled up here. Let me see if I can get a hold of my friends. The keyword for tonight is spray. S-P-R-A-Y. That's right, spray. Type spray in the comments. Grab the card link. Oh my gosh, what? And Facebook fixed it. I can see comments immediately. What? Yay, Facebook. You got it right this time. Oh, I love it. Hello, Dana. Hello, Wendy and Teresa. Hi, Ray. Hello, Lynn. Willow is feeling better. She's super excited that her daddy's home now. He just got home a couple of hours ago, but he already fell asleep on the couch, and I need his help to change her dressing. So hopefully he doesn't sleep all the way through the night. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hello, Jackie. Hi, Leanne. Hello, Cassie. You were so bored not having a live to watch. Oh, I'm so glad that I came on tonight then for you. Hi, Karen. Hey, Pam. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hello, everybody. Spray is the keyword. Spray, S-P-R-A-Y. Type spray in the comments. So I had a request to teach you guys a little bit about this Dixie Belle product that we carry that's called Sea Spray. Okay. Unfortunately, I missed the fact that this was on sale last week and it's no longer on sale, but we're still going to do this because it's an awesome product that I think you guys are absolutely going to love once you know how to use it. And I have an idea for something that's going to be really spectacular tonight. So hang out with me because we do have something else that's on sale right now. We have a BOGO sale going on. Hi, Dale. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Arlene. Hello, Linda. We have a BOGO sale going on right now. Buy one, get one free on all C, D, and E size transfers, select surfaces, and kits. So this is one of the surfaces that's currently buy one, get one free. This does mean that you have to add 2 of these to your cart to get the second one for free, though. It doesn't just automatically double your order. That's not how it works. It's mix and match. So you can get one of this, you can get one of something else, and turn off volume on computer. You can get one of this, you can get one of something else, and the cheapest one is going to be free. The least expensive, however I want to say that. Oh my gosh, I missed them. Thanks for the stars, Julie. Hi, Linda. Hello, everybody. Hi, Teresa. I'm sorry if I missed your names, you guys. Hi, Wendy. Yay, I'm so glad, Wendy. So you're glad that I'm showing you. Hey, Carol. All right, you guys, so let's open this up. This is this beautiful, what's it called? Palette board. And this one is our 9.5 by 9 by 12. So it fits our B size transfers, but I'm actually not going to use the B size transfer on this today. See what I do with it, right? Hi, Renee. We do need to paint this up though, because I've got some ideas, y'all. Ooh, I've got some ideas. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Renee. Hi to all my friends as you guys are jumping on. Happy Friday Night Live. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Florine. Thanks for sprinkling, girl. All right, so we're just going to open this thing up. I got a piece of paper here that I'm putting down just to protect my surface. It just keeps things cleaner. It makes it easier for me to clean up my mess afterwards. And I just get this cheap old paper in the painting section at the Hobby Lobby. No, the Home Depot. You're in Wisconsin. Awesome. Hello, Mary. Hello, Darlene. Hi, Christine. And hi, Joni. All right, so you guys, I love chalk paint. I love chalk paint. I've got so many different colors of chalk paint, and it's really, really great to work with our chalk pastes because the two kind of work hand in hand. But the chalk paints come in a variety of different colors. Y'all know between Waverly and Folkart, you can get just about anything, and they're so easy to work with. Hi, Vicki. So, hi, Pam. Willow is doing really, really well, you guys. She has not even tried to lick at her paw at all. She's not worn the cone at all today, which is fantastic. She's just kind of resting and being good. But she's also on a double painkiller. And one of her painkillers is a painkiller / sedative. And that's the one that I give her 3 times a day. So she's just really groggy right now and just wants to sleep. And that's a good thing. So, you know, she'll be healing up fast enough, but I do have to take her bandage off today. It's kind of dirty from being outside, and I've got to do a new bandage on there, but I won't do it without John's help, y'all. I'm not messing with her paws. She'll thrash around and potentially get more hurt with me not having help than if I just wait for John. So this color here is Full Cart, and it's called Java. And I just want to paint this with a darker brown to start off with, because we're going to sand this down. And if I sand any spots where I don't have my sea spray, I want to have this darker color, okay? Thank you so much. She is the best dog too. So she did go to school with me today for pickup, but I didn't let her out of the truck. Her kids actually got dismissed early today, or at least Evan's school did, because it was windy here, you guys. Was it windy for anybody else today? Like, holy moly, that wind was blowing today. Like, crazy blowing. And it knocked down some trees in our backyard and all of that stuff. Hi, Bridget. But it also knocked out power and the phone lines at the elementary school. So we got a text message from the school saying, hey, if you want to pick your kid up early, you can absolutely do that. It won't count against their, you know, against their attendance. And so, because they were just sitting in the dark anyway. And so I went up there and I got Evan, and then I got the other little girl that I watch. Her name is also Willow. And brought them both home until we waited for the big kids to get out of school and got them. So my dog Willow went with us. Just sat in the car, but was glad to get out of the house. Happy as could be to be at the school. And the kids got a few extra hours in their day today. 90 there today. Holy cow. It was 59 here, Cheryl. No wind, but we are supposed to get storms tonight in Kentucky. Ooh, girls, stay safe. Hi, Carol. Stay safe. So tomorrow, my cousin is getting married. My dad was the oldest of 6. His youngest brother, my Uncle Danny, was, or I should say is, 18 years younger than my dad. And his oldest daughter is getting married tomorrow. I miss that. Your Bella is a golden retriever. She goes to the hospital to see the kids. Awesome. That's so cool. Those kids need that too, especially the ones that are, you know, well, if they're at the hospital, they're all those sick kids that are in there that are just wanting that comfort. That's so awesome that you do that for them. 98 and windy. And here I am with a long sleeve t-shirt on and a sweatshirt and sweatpants, y'all. I stayed basically in pajamas today. Send you the cooler weather. You were 104. Holy cow. That's a heat wave, y'all. Hey, Mary Jo. Willow is doing much better today. Much better. I still want to look at her wound though and just kind of see how it is. And then I had to call the vet today because I was a little bit unsure about her medication dosage. I was like, is she supposed to be getting 2 painkillers at the same time? They said yes. I'll probably still space them out a little bit. Just because it gave her the poops today. So you guys, my question, I started to get at with this. My cousin's getting married tomorrow. And there's a lottery jackpot that's $1.7 billion right now. And most of you guys know this. If you don't, like, get in your car right now and go buy a lottery ticket for the Powerball, because, and then if you win, then just make sure that you remember that I told you to do that. Like, forget about my live right now. Go get yourself a Powerball ticket if you can. You won't regret it if you win, I promise you. Should I get her a lottery ticket for her wedding gift? Is that cheap? Or is that like the best gift ever? Because if she wins, like, seriously, she's set for life, right? The nail will grow back. Yes, they didn't have to remove the entire nail. I don't really know what happened to her. She was outside and then she came back inside and she was tracking blood all in my carpet. And so I took a look at her paw And I couldn't really see anything but a pool of blood, and she just kept licking at it and licking at it. And it stopped bleeding, and she still wouldn't let me look at it. She just kind of hit her leg underneath her body. And then the next day, I finally got a good look at it, and it was bad, y'all. So I called around and immediately got her to a vet. You're just like me. It's chilly there in Ohio. So she went to a vet. She had her toenail all fixed up. She somehow busted her toenail just above the click. And so yeah, she's doing much better now. All right, you guys, so we're going to work on the sea spray now. This is all painted up with a little bit of a coat here. And I'm going to grab a couple of our color trays. You just heard that noise. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Darlene, it's totally a Facebook fluke. I have done everything in my power to get rid of that noise. Everything. All right. So I'm using 2 Christmas colors on this tonight, okay? We're going to use Cabernet, which is our new darker red. And I just love this Cabernet color. You don't need a ton of this stuff. Honest to goodness, you don't. I probably have way too much there. And then, you went to Hobby Lobby today? Did you find some good stuff? And then we're going to do Ash. Ash is another one of our new colors. These are on vogue colors. So if you don't have these colors, they're only going to be around for about 6 months, and then they will go away. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Effie. I think that she might have gotten it like stuck in the in between the slats of the deck or something. You heard me drop something? I didn't drop anything, Carol. I didn't. Unless it was me shutting my drawer, which could have been. Hey, Emily. All right. Once you've got your colors laid out in your color trays, we're going to take Ivy. I'm sorry, you guys. You're right. Ray, it's Ivy, not Ash. Ivy. We're going to take some distilled water, y'all. And I'm just going to water down my paste. Okay, you want to add your water now. Add your water now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take just a little bit of this sea spray. Oh, Kim, I saw a thing that said it was a Facebook issue. Been inking tea towels all day. Your first craft show for October 1st. Yay! How exciting. So I'm just taking one of these stir sticks, and I'm going to do like a drop. Like a heaping stir stick full of sea spray and add that in there. Ooh, the unfinished wood is on sale. Okay, Carol. All right, and then we're just going to mix this up. And the point in this, hopefully we've got enough in here. I want to make this, I might have added too much water. You want this to be, yeah, I added too much water. We'll add some more sea spray. You want this to be like a, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? What kind of texture is that? Like a cake batter. Like a cake batter texture, a brownie batter texture. You don't want it to be like paint. Now I might have too much. And if that's the case, I can add more paste. I can add more water. I did. I overmixed it. Oh no. Yay, Kim! I'm not normally on Friday nights. It's normally my scheduled night off, but this week I was gone yesterday. Just out in my living room, you guys, working on those craft bundles. And we'll talk about that a little bit tonight, too, so you guys know what's going on. Because I've been talking about them. I've been posting about them. And this way you guys will know, for those of you who are new and have never gotten one before. All right, so you want it like a cake batter consistency. And I think I'm just about there. Maybe a little thicker than I want right now. Because I've got a lot sticking to my stir stick, for sure. So that spot right there is just too thick. All right, so it should be like y'all, it should be clumpy. It should be clumpy. You want it clumpy, okay? Yes. Now you want a brownie? Me too, girl. All right, let's see if I've got the right consistency for this one. You can do this with any color at all. And I've got ivy, not ash. Oh, I get it, Carol. I completely understand. I'm tired too. I did not sleep much last night. I think it was just my mom brain and Willow, and I was like, you know how it is when you're, well, y'all know, you're moms, and when you just don't sleep because someone in your house is sick, and it just like, you sleep, but you never actually get to a deep sleep because you're always waiting for something to happen. That was me last night. Sea Spray is a Dixie Belle product, and it basically, it's like a thickener, and I'm going to show you tonight what it does and the purpose in using it, okay? All right, and it's available on my site, so if you type in the word spray, and I'm surprised you didn't get the message because you did type in spray, there it goes, then you should get a message from me. All right, so once I've got this on here, we're actually going to take a brush. I got to find the right one, y'all. I've got some. We want brushes. Oops, I dropped some stuff. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. At least it's not clangy stuff, though. Let's see here. All right. You want brushes that are more like this. Okay. The stippling brushes, they're like a horsehair kind of a brush. And what we're going to do, we're not going to paint with this. We're going to take this stuff here. We're going to dip it on our brush, and we're going to dab. Yes, to use it for texture. We're going to dab this on, and I'm not going to dab it everywhere. I'm going to dab it in spots here and there. And it's going to leave little peaks and valleys. Or little peaks, I should say, just peaks. And you want to make sure that you're lifting straight up and that you are creating peaks with this stuff, okay? The key word is spray. S-P-R-A-Y. You want to create peaks. And like I said, I'm not going everywhere. This whole project is going to look kind of funky for a minute. I'm just kind of adding some here and there. No real rhyme or reason to where I'm putting anything at all. Ooh, Tracy, I would never see that movie. That sounds horrifying. I wouldn't sleep for weeks. How was it? I probably should have mixed up a little bit more. Just creating peaks. Some spots bigger than others. All right, so we've got some green down on here. Yeah, like a meringue pie. Exactly. I think. I've never made a meringue pie. Let's see. I want a few more peaks right there. Am I being loud, buddy?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. All right. We've got our green down, and now we're going to do the same thing with the Cabernet.
Hey.
He's going to kick me out of the way so we can talk to you guys. They were selling Annabelle popcorn buckets with the actual dowel on the sides, $45. No thanks. Yeah, I wouldn't pay that either. All right. You want to do this part? Don't touch the green. We're just going to dab this. No? Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Just dab, just like that. And make peaks. Okay, that's a good enough spot right there. We're going to move over and make more spots. Remind you of leaves. I got a few really thick spots here. So, okay, you going to do another spot? Leanne and Lynn say, hi, Evan.
Hi.
Just find more spots. They want to know how was school.
Good. Well, after school, well, at school, there was a power outage. My
Yep.
friend, her name is Willow, last name Farragon. Well, she was scared of the dark. I liked it. I like the dark because I can still see in it. I just don't like pitch black. But she's scared of any dark, so she literally held my backpack, and I had to walk her like a dog.
You had to walk her like a dog because she was scared of the dark. I went there to school early to pick them up today because of the power outage.
Yep. And when we went to get my sister, she laid down in the truck. Yeah, she came to my house, and she laid down in the truck and pulled me down, kissed me right on the cheek. Like, what? Dude.
So Evan got kissed today, you guys. All right, so I've got this just in some random spots here with all my peaks on here. Now the key to this next step is to make sure that you dry this completely. So while I dry, Evan's going to keep telling you a story about his kiss. Okay, tell him more about your kiss.
Okay.
Did you like it?
Did I like what?
The kiss.
Ooh, kinda. But mostly no. No. Mostly no, kind of. Mostly no, 10% kind of.
It wasn't the first week of school for us. This was actually our third week of school. So you guys, I really have to make sure that this is nice and dry before I move on to the next section. So yeah, you guys.
Also, in the, past the 30th day, then, my classmates will be allowed to, borrow my Sonic books that I bring from this house. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay. You're dying over there. You've raised 3 boys. So you can definitely tell where it's drying and where it's not quite as dry yet, because my color is turning. If you like popcorn, I found a company that makes the best popcorn I've ever had, puffypop.com. Favorite is the root beer float and chocolate. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, sure. Should probably search that, Mom, after this, right?
After this, we're going to order popcorn?
No, we're just going to search it.
We're just going to search it?
What was it called?
We'll go back on there and we'll get the link. Hi, Jennifer. So you guys, yeah, you got to make sure that it's completely dry. All right, Carol, I get it. I'm tired too, girl. Go to bed. Because if it's not dry, then when you go to sand this, and we're going to sand it, y'all, then this is just going to blur together with all of the other paint that we're going to paint over top of it.
You know,
trust the process, you guys.
Also, today, I was playing my new favorite game called Sonic Superstars. And then, when I was at the boss battle in Act 2 of World 8, I thought that he was, like, impossible.
Well, hello, Sue. Welcome to my page.
He was fanging the sniper.
Evan's telling stories tonight, y'all. Thank you, Jennifer.
And, like, I could just not beat him. Like, there were just so many moves that, like, I could obviously not go fast enough because I was playing as Tails. And, well, Knuckles, his abilities do nothing in World 8. Sonic, well, he just has no abilities at all.
No abilities, y'all.
Yep. Except for Drop Dash, which is not useful at all.
So you guys, this stuff does make your paste thicker, and that's why it's taking longer for it to dry, but that's the whole purpose of it, is to create these peaks in here. And actually, I think that some of this is drier than I thought it was.
When I tried to beat Fang as Tails, I was not fast enough. So then he just kept on killing me with the lava and the fire. And his shield. That also killed me.
They said practice makes perfect. Mom tells you that all the time, don't I?
Yep.
He always thinks it's the end of the world, you guys, when he... Don't peel up my paper. Well, you just take it off the tape?
Yeah.
Okay, not my paper. All right. You guys, believe it or not, we're mostly dry now, even though it looks like there's some spots that are still dark. If I were you guys, I would just keep going until they're all that brightness color and you don't see any of that darkness left, because that does mean that it's not thoroughly dry all the way through.
But then I started playing some more levels. Like the other Fang the Snapper boss battle in Speed Jungle Zone. And then, well, after I beat him, I was gonna try again to beat the harder Fang the Sniper.
Yeah.
But then before I could even get into the level, then I heard Mom going live, so I had to come in.
All right, you guys. So our next step with this is we're going to grab some Waverly.
Also, one thing that always happens, also this is true, my life is always like, well,
yes, Carol.
Three things that explain my life.
Hi, Carrie.
My life is misery, disappointment, and what everyone hates.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I have a dramatic kid over here. So dramatic.
Because I hate my life.
What is so bad about your life? All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab another paintbrush. And instead of pouring the paint directly on the surface, we're going to put it in one of these color trays as well so that we can paint over top of everything that we've just done. So trust the process, you guys. This is the process, okay?
It's because my mom always, like, just tortures me.
I torture him, you guys. I torture him.
She tickles me and I say stop and then she always stop. And then, also, when I do something, and then Mom says stop, well, why would you say stop if she never stops when she does something to me and I say stop? Why do I stop? Why do I need to stop? Huh?
Because you're 8 and I told you to stop.
Don't care.
All right. I am going to add a little bit of water to this as well, just because this looks like it's kind of thick. My Waverly paint. And we're going to go ahead and grab... Evan, you have girls kissing you. How bad can your life really be? I know, right, Holly? We're going to grab just some plaster.
You know, I am, like, the first one in my school to be kissed.
Ooh. So, you guys, yeah, because I tickle him so much. He's got a horrible life. Okay, so, I don't think so, Mary. Ellen, will you put it in the comments again? All right, you guys, so our plaster paste, or paint.
What's the difference between
go
adult and kid?
Right over top of this sea spray.
Mom, what even is the difference between adult and kid?
Life experience. That's what. Life experience, buddy.
Bro, I'm into life so much, bro.
Oh, he does have a great life and a family that loves him. He just is so incredibly spoiled that he doesn't appreciate it. That's what it is.
Yeah, she give me candy at every store. I don't like it.
See, now I do have a couple spots here that because it wasn't completely dry.
You said girls are aggressive these days.
This wasn't completely dry, so now my red is starting to, or that Cabernet color is...
Yes, girls are aggressive these days. One time, I had a crush, that her name was Evelyn.
Okay, tell us about your crush, Evelyn.
When
Sounds like a lot of my children in Bible class,
when
they're
my
always
best-
saying the most beautiful comment.
my best friends, my best friend, Lucas, Evelyn actually had a crush on him. And well, Evelyn wanted to play tag with him. I was already playing with Lucas, and then we decided I'd play tag too. And guess what? When I was
I don't know, Mary. I really don't know my
when
heritage.
when I was it and then I tagged her, she bit me right on my hand.
She bit you?
Yeah,
You never told me that she bit you.
she did.
All right, so I'm just going over top of this entire thing. Y'all, trust the process though, right? Trust the process. And you can see all the spots that are raised.
Yeah, I read comic books, Five Nights at Freddy's books. I read everything.
From that sea spray.
Bro, I got friends, like every single one of my friends says like, they read school books that say, he is, this might be kind of weird of what I'm saying, he is a plane.
So yes, to answer your question, he's in 2nd grade, just started 2nd grade. He's reading at a 5th grade level already.
And while, they're like astounding stuff out, he is a plane.
So, unfortunately though,
For me, I'm just like, he's a plane, that's all. I can say that again. He's a plane, he's a plane.
oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys. He's an advanced reader. Both my kids are advanced readers. We
Yeah,
can
I'm
read
like
them
the smartest.
every day of their lives.
I'm like,
Right, Dana?
Okay.
He is. Okay, he's going to do it. Don't touch the board, though. He's going to dry this up for us, you guys. You can see it
Well,
looks like
Mommy
a hot mess.
Well, Mommy, go get...
Oh, you got to be careful, though, buddy, because if you hold it in one spot for too long, then you'll cause the paint to bubble.
While Mommy goes to get her energy... I'm going to dry it while Mommy goes to get her energy drink. Well, she already has it, so...
I didn't have to go far, y'all.
Right there should be a spot.
Yes, the more you read, the smarter you get, for sure. But I am going to sneak over here and take my sweatshirt off, because, y'all, I'm getting hot. So, Evan's going to dry that up for us real quick.
I think it already is dry.
No, it's not. I can still see that it's shiny. All the spots where it's shiny or where it's not dry. So my shirt says literally freezing. I am not right now. I am burning up. All right, let me do over here so you don't accidentally get your hand in it, okay? We got to make sure this is nice and dry.
Get my hand in it.
I don't want the paint. That's paint, though. He definitely has the gift of gab. Yes. Oh, you just moved my mouse, and then I lost all the comments, buddy. We got to get them back. Exited out of everything. We got to get our friends back. There they are. Hello, everybody. We're back now. We can see your comments. Sea Spray, yes. Have him start reading either the Hunger Games or Harry Potter books. It will raise his reading skill levels. Okay. I don't know if he's ready for Hunger Games, but he would love it.
Yeah, I heard that it has some really cool voice actors. I heard that it has the voice actor of Mike from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Probably. All right, I got to make sure, you guys, again, with each step, you got to make sure that it is completely dry.
His name is Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, I know who that guy is. He's one of the main characters, too, I think.
Wait, what?
He's one of the main characters in the Hunger Games.
How is he in, like, everything?
All right. Oh, my gosh, I missed your comment again, Lynn. Let's see if I can find it.
How is he always the main character? He's the main
We should
character.
get a drinking game on how many times.
He's one of the main characters.
You can say,
in the
I know,
Hunger
we
Games.
really should, right?
Hey, Mom, he's one of the main characters in the Hunger Games. He's one of the main characters in like the
Evan, you like Slim Jims. What does your sister like for snacks?
I don't know. But like he's one of the main characters in the Hunger Games. He is the main character in Five Nights at Freddy's.
She likes.
He's one of the main characters in well, yeah. He's one of the main characters in that Journey into the Central.
So she likes Cheez-It Snap.
And
Can you go back a little bit? Can you get off the stool for a second, please?
And
Please get off the stool for. Please get off the stool for a second.
And also Journey to the Mysterious Island.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna sand this now, and I'm actually gonna use. Let's see here. I want like a 400 grit sanding paper, and I've got a bunch of 40s in here. Let me see if I can find it. Well, this is a 240. Let's go with that. And I'm gonna get out a. Let me get out a 60 grit as well, just to see which one we want. We want more.
Why do you have this in
Will
here?
you please get out of my stuff? You love the Cheez-It Snaps too? Willow is doing very, very well today. Much better than she was, for sure. Oh, then there's that one that's a little coarser. Let's start with this one, you guys. This is a 120 grit. Okay. And we're going to start by sanding all of the spots. Actually, we're going to sand the entire board. Now, remember, you guys, mine was not completely dry.
That actually tastes good.
And this is actually, I think, too coarse.
I'm going to go get...
Okay, so 120 is too much, y'all.
I'm going to go get a drink. So, bye.
Let's try the 240.
Ow!
The little sander I got on Amazon.
I banged my head against the
Okay,
door
you're
on
being
accident.
awfully loud, buddy. You're yelling. And as we sand away at this, it's going to bring out all of that red and that green that we put on there, okay? I should have taken more time to dry everything, but y'all, it takes a minute. Hope that lint and not paint on your shirt. Lint. Lint for sure. So we're going to give this a good sanding. Remember, when you're doing your chalk couture transfers, you want to make sure... Evan, you're kind of driving me insane right now. Like, honest to goodness, buddy. You're kind of driving me nuts. You've read and reread all the Harry Potter books. They have Lego sets that are Harry Potter too. 67 years young. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's going
There's
to
104 days of summer vacation.
Evan, please go. Please go. I'm going to lose my mind right now with you in here.
Yeah, lose it.
Because I can't teach them when I'm trying to teach them.
Then teach them how hard.
Okay, so I grabbed a much harder sandpaper. And I'm going to go over the raised spots first. You guys, he's just kind of bothering me. It's too much sometimes. This mom gets overload.
I dare you to use this spider on this project.
No.
Why?
That was a big chunk there that was not dry. That's what kids are supposed to do. But literally, you guys, John has not been home in days. And this is supposed to be mom time when I'm crafting.
There you go, Mom. There's your spider.
I love you, buddy, but this is not the night for you to be in here, okay?
Okay.
It's just too much. It's
Okay,
just too
I'll
much.
bang my head 67 times
I am
till I die.
overwhelmed right now.
1, 2, 3.
Evan, if I gotta yell for your dad and
What?
wake him up, he's not gonna be happy coming in here to get you.
He's already up.
You guys, I'm trying not to lose my mind right now, but this boy
Mommy, I was
is...
trying to continue banging my head on the door 3 out of 67 times.
I love my son, y'all, but seriously,
4, 5,
I'm
6,
losing it right now.
7,
All right, I'm gonna go back to a lighter sandpaper than what I was just doing.
9,
Evan,
11.
they're about to see Mean Mom on my live. So you need to leave. Excuse me.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Now. Okay, there it was. Guys, I can't. I just can't all the time. This mom needs a break. Crafting is supposed to be my break. He's literally outside the door right now. All right, y'all. Sorry. That's what it is, you guys. All right. I'm just sanding this down. You guys, there's a lot of sawdust on top of here. Once we get all that cleaned off of here, you're going to really see the effect that this... Oh, thanks, Kim. You're going to really see the effect of what this stuff does, okay? This Dixie Belle product. Kids are meant to drive you nuts. He is the one who pushes my buttons just to push my buttons. And he does the same thing to his sister. He does the same thing to his friends and to his dad. Yeah, he's still outside the door talking. Yeah. He's the antagonizer of our family. All right, now I'm going back in with a 600 grit, and I'm making this nice and smooth. You guys see the effect that it's got there, though? You can see the green coming through. You can see the red. And it just gives it this, like cracked almost. Now, if this was completely dry, it wouldn't have, what's the word I'm looking for? Spread like it did. You're kind of going for a cracked look, okay? I still think that that looks awesome. You can see the green, you can see the red. Calm Forte by Highland. It's an all-natural herbal-based calming. You guys, he is full of energy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I'm a work-from-home mom. My kids are with me every second of every day that they're not in school. And this is supposed to be my release, you guys. This crafting is supposed to be me time where I am able to just relax and enjoy. And when my kids come on my live, most of the time for me, I know that you guys enjoy seeing them, but most of the time for me, it's an additional stress when it's supposed to be my time to relax. And it just kind of pushes me over the edge sometimes. He makes you what? Temazepam? I'm guessing that's some kind of a drug. I don't know. All right, you guys. I'm going to go back over this one more time with a wet wipe just because we've got so much sawdust on here. And just pull some of that off of there. I might need more than one. That was your son. Boys have a lot. Yes, absolutely. Boys have a lot of energy. All right, I think I'm actually going to spray this down with some water. That's your sleeping medicine. So I actually do have to give him sleeping medicine. I do. Oops. No, that made it worse. That was not a good idea. Either way, I kind of like the look of it, though. He does. I give him melatonin every single night because he won't sleep if I don't. You've never seen my daughter. Yes, you haven't seen my daughter because she avoids him at all costs. She stays in her room all the time. She's very, very, very artistic. And she makes dragon puppets and a whole bunch of other stuff. And she really likes to just stay in her room and be left alone. Your mom had to cut out your sugar intake when you were overactive? That's probably something I should do. You get it, you're a stay-at-home mom and need my time away too. And I don't get time away, y'all. I don't. Missed it. He should play with my granddaughter. She's the same way at 2 years old. Seems loud enough to break the sound barrier. You wear earplugs to save your sanity. Yeah, that's my kid, y'all. Okay, this spread more than it should have. You guys, if I would have just let this dry and made sure that this was completely dry, then it wouldn't have done the streakiness that it just did on there. But, you guys, I'm live, and I try to just dry it as quickly as I possibly can so we can move on to the next step. I might be able to... No, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try to sand that off of there. We're just going to go with it how it looks. Single parent for the first 5 years of your son's life. He's now 31. You got the stress. Yeah, y'all. It's real for all of us. I'm human just like all of you guys are. And this week in and of itself has been stressful for me. But that boy just pushes me over the edge sometimes. Homemaker and a bad mom cop. My mom used to say, to be a good mom, you have to have a good pot of coffee, and I don't drink coffee, so there's my problem right there. I need good coffee. You like the look of it? Good. All right, well, let's see if it does what I want it to do as we keep going on. It's just something different. But if I would have let this completely dry, you would have only had the patches where we had the green and the red, and it all should have looked like this right here where you see that green. But, like I said, cut out dyes from food. Kanye, I don't have the time or energy to try to adjust their diets. I work full-time at this. Believe it or not, you guys, I'm always doing stuff behind the scenes. Then there's the laundry, the grocery shopping, the birthday parties, the doctor's appointments, the field trips, I can't do anymore. I literally cannot do anymore. And most days, you guys, yesterday was grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner because mom was just too tired to make an actual dinner. Today, it was taquitos in the oven because mom doesn't have enough energy to make a real dinner, but maybe twice a week. And trying to adjust their diets, it's like I cannot even fathom the stress of that. I cannot even fathom the stress of that. I can't. And those of you who do it, well, God bless ya. We do have an Aldi's, yes. I've never been in there. All right, you guys, we're going to use surface wax over top of all of this. 43 and 36. And they remember how they were as kids. Yeah. And their kids are probably the same way, and now they regret it, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to put surface wax over top of this. I feel like this does make really, really Christmassy. Thank you. And we're going to put surface wax over top so that this stays how it is and it doesn't all stick to our transfer when we put our transfer down. I need some bourbon. Yes, Lee, I do. I do. We're heading to a wedding tomorrow, and I know John's going to drive. With any luck, it's open bar. I have, Dottie. I've had a very stressful week with the things happening with my dog. All right, you guys. Once that's on there, we do need to buff off our surface wax, okay? Most all these brands are dye-free. Okay. That's something to think about. I don't think that I would want to go into our Aldi's, though. I might have to see if there's one in a different town. I don't know, you guys. I like where we live because we're right outside of, like, everything. But at the same time, we're also not far from a neighborhood that I would not live in. And very, very close to our Aldi's is a hotel that I have found out it's where they put up people who just got out of prison until they get on their feet. Like within walking distance of that store. Not someplace I want to visit. I don't want to be anywhere near that hotel. So, all right, you guys, here we go. We are going to do the vintage Santa again. I just love this vintage Santa. I think he looks fantastic. He is one of my favorites. And this is a 9x9 transfer, which is one of our newer sizes. Look into dump dinners, crock pots. They're so delightful. All these. Oh, that's okay. That's a good idea, Lee. I did not know that Aldi's had an app for quick pickup. Your mom like you, by the time you got home, I was exhausted. Absolutely. Widow at 42, my kids had a lot of easy meals for supper. What kind of buffer top? Missy, that is just, it's just a, I don't even know, like a tea towel from Walmart. They come in a 10-pack. And I use them for everything. 42-year-old daughter forgets that she is a parent. Oh no! Being a good mom is important. Cook 2 a week too. And prep double meals, froze the rest, and cooked meat for, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Cassie, not happy about the location there. You love this transfer, Kim. Good. This is one of my favorites too. All right, we're going to give this a good fuzz. A really, really good fuzz, okay? And then here we go, y'all. We're going to do this guy just in black today. We're not going to paint him in like we did last time. We're going to make this just fairly simple. And I'm putting him to where he is like down on the bottom. Not quite completely on the bottom, so that if you set him on something, he's not going to be like laying on the bottom of the surface. And we're just going to give this a good rub over to get rid of any air bubbles. And then we're going to do the entire thing in black velvet. Where is my black velvet? Did I not get out my black velvet? Oh, geez Louise. There it is. There it is. And it's all dry all around my edges, so I'm going to scoop some out. All right, here we go, you guys. Just putting this black velvet paste right on my surface. And I'm using a small squeegee. And I'm not pressing down hard, y'all. We're just literally gliding over the transfer and letting all that paste fall into the silkscreen. Especially on this surface, you don't want to press hard because there are those gaps in between the different parts of the palette where you guys see. And you don't want that paste to goop up in there. So a simple and easy Santa just in black. And then once you get that all pasted, go back over it again with your squeegee and just remove all of that excess paste. Crock-pot meals are super easy. Just throw everything in and forget it. I need to learn how to make more crock-pot meals. I'm not a good cook, you guys. Not at all. Not at all. All right, here we go. Before this dries, because it's super, super hot in here right now. Lay down a towel, and we're going to give this our good old paste, peel, and reveal. So here it is, y'all. Here we go. Let's see if I can hold this up. There's our Santa on there. Look how awesome he looks. You guys, I think that this is looking pretty darn good. What do you think? Oh, thanks, Cassie. So there's our Santa right there. I think he looks fantastic. I love the Santa with that green and that red. Take a jar of spaghetti sauce, jar of Alfredo sauce, and pour into a crock pot with some shredded chicken. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to embellish this thing. Let me turn on that glue gun just to be sure that that's on and ready. And it just has a really, really awesome vintage vibe, right? All right. If you guys like the barn look, the old barn house wood and the vintage vibes, this is the way to go. The sea spray will definitely get you there. Just like I said, make sure you have adequate time for everything to completely dry. Thank you, Sue. Otherwise, you're going to get this streakiness. Mine was not completely dry. I tried to rush the process. Some of my pieces turned out fantastic. Other pieces just did not. But it still looks pretty super cool. All right. The background reminds you, yeah, kind of like a wallpaper, doesn't it? Okay, so I've got a bunch of different stuff to embellish this thing tonight, and I think it's going to turn out super, super cute. I also went to Hobby Lobby. Reminds you of the 1970s Santa from Macy's. Awesome. And I have got some rusted snowflakes. We're going to use this tonight, and what we're going to start off by doing is just putting some jute right here on top and wrapping it around a few times. Now, my glue gun, you like that, Santa? I just got one, so gonna have to do him on a door round with a, ooh, that would look awesome. And I'm gonna wrap this around here. I don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna add a couple of these snowflakes right to this, and I think I actually might make one. Ooh, let's do this. I'm going to change the size of the string on one of these so that it hangs down farther than the other one, because these have all got string that go the exact same length. And so hopefully, pork chunks, onion, bell pepper. You have too many ingredients already. Verde sauce. Oh, I hope I didn't just mess this up, because, you guys, I'm not so sure I can get another piece of jute in here. It's just unraveling. That's okay. We'll take off that extra piece. We'll make this one just slightly longer than the other one so that they're not the same length. They fall at different areas on here. All right, Cassie, go to bed. And I think we're going to put these right in this area here. We'll do it this way then. We'll do it this way then. Ooh, those look so cute right there. Oh, okay, that looks great. Put tape on the end. Glue gun's just about hot enough now. I think I can probably get a little speck of glue out of there. Cut out sugar and candy, replace with vegetables, and dip. I would have to get everybody else in his life on board with that. Can anyone? It be because of your visitor? No? Nope. There are fireworks going off like crazy there. For Labor Day, people are still shooting off fireworks. That's weird. All right, we're going to give this a couple of wraps around here. And it's going to hold the snowflakes right up there. And that glue is still not completely dry, so we can just press that right into that glue there on the back. And now I've got these cute little snowflakes that hang down. Adorable. Okay, and then we're going to add some greenery and we're going to add a bow to this. So I'm going to start off with my bow first, and then I'm going to tuck my greenery underneath it, okay? So for my bow, I have 3 different ribbons, and I'm going to see how this looks with this. Oh, I think it's going to look good. So I've got a burlap that's got some red and some tan on it. I have this one here that's like, I don't even know, but the colors match the colors that I used for that sea spray. So I'm hoping that all 3 of these is going to look good together. I was always told, don't overthink your ribbon. Don't overthink your ribbon. Just go with it. Just go with it. Hoping that when I open this up, it's not going to look too orange. Oh no, I think that's good. No, that might be too orange. It's too orange, you guys. All right, I have a backup plan. We'll use this one instead. This one's got more of the red in there. The other one was just too orange. All right. Here we go. I'm going to start with the burlap one. And you guys, for me, I find it easiest just to make a loop and pinch it together. And then come back on this side. You guys see how I just made a loop? Just like that, and just pinched it together. Now I'm coming back this way. I'm going to make another loop. Make sure they're the same size and just pinch it together. And bring my tails down. Like it really is that simple to make a bow. Thank you. All right, now we're going to do the snowflake one. And when I do my bow on this one, what I'm going to do is I just want to make sure that my tails are going the same way. But when I do my ribbon, I've got to make sure that my actual bow pieces are not in the same spot. Oh, I hope I've got enough. I hope I've got enough of this. So I'm going to make this one right here go up, above it, come back down, and I'm going to pinch it and twist it. And have this one right here come below it. Okay, and now my ribbons. You can't hear me, my volume's going in and out. Is that happening for anybody else? Oh, Jean, that's not allowed here, bud. No, thank you. You're going to be blocked. Sorry, dude. Nope, 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 nope. All right. So I just changed the direction of my bow for that one. And then I'm going to do a third one and again change the direction of my bow. So that I've got all my loops kind of going in different areas. Let's see. Let's start this one over here. Just pinching in the middle. Now I hold mine. If you guys have a bow dabber or something, use that to hold it. And this one's going to be a little bit smaller because my ribbon's a little bit smaller. All right, and then right in the middle, Spanish family close to you. We live in Texas, and Spanish people close to us start before the holiday and afterwards for a couple of days. I don't. We've got neighbors. Our neighbors, but I can't talk to any of them. I don't speak Spanish. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just use jute because it's up here. We're going to tie this bow off. Really, really quickly, okay? Gina's still there. I thought I got rid of Gene. Is he still there, you guys? Or is he gone now? There's no way he could have come back. I banned him. All right, let's pull that really, really, really tight. Thank you. And then I can just kind of fan this out so that all my loops are in a different direction and you can see them all. There we go. That's where I want that tail. Trying to just get them pulled apart, you guys, and where I want them. And then I just got a loopy bow that's all over the place, y'all. All right, Loretta. I'm literally dripping sweat, you guys. And I can go ahead and do the dovetails on all my ends of this ribbon just to make sure that it looks complete, you guys, and super, super cute. You still see his comment? Okay. I probably just banned him but didn't delete the comment. I got one or two more. That's the last one. You guys, I like the colors. What do you guys think of the colors? Is it super cute? I think that bow turned out fantastic. Personally. Maybe a pink Christmas ribbon with a green, a light green and burlap to match the underneath paint colors. I was hoping that this was going to match the underneath paint colors. Honest to goodness. I think it kind of matches. I think it kind of matches. All right, we're going to glue this down. Kind of over here to the side a little bit. Just so we don't cover up our Santa. Too much. He's going to cover up a little bit. And once that dries, we can kind of fan this thing out a little bit more too. Thank you. Except for the curse words. Thank you, Dottie. I think so too. I think the bow makes the colors pop as well. It does kind of hide those snowflakes a little bit, but they're still there. You can see them. All right, and then I'm going to grab some greenery here, and we're going to add some greenery underneath. Now, because of the way this is flowing, let me see where my snowflakes fall. Oh, shucks, I thought it was done. Goodness, it must be 100 degrees in this room. Goodness. You wish you could make bows like me, even like in the palm of your hand, where you end up with a cramp by the time that you're done with it. Use the bow maker. It's probably a lot easier. I always end up with a cramp in my hand after I do a bow. But I just, that's how I like to make them. I think it's easier that way. But I am going to grab a, let me see what I've got here. I'm going to grab a button to put in the middle of that. Oh, Kim, thanks. I need a bigger one. There we go. It's supposed to be my night off, y'all. I'm tired. There we go. Stay button. All right, I've got some greenery I want to add to this, but I wasn't sure. I thought I was going to have this centered, and I did not. So we're going to just see how we can add this greenery and really make this pop. Have to use my transfer that's on your shirt and make me a PJ top because my room gets like Alaska in the winter. I'm usually freezing, and I'm not today. All right, you guys, I think we're just going to add some greenery however we can. I don't know, is it too much to be on both sides? Kind of hanging down like that. Ooh! Willow is feeling so much better today than what she was yesterday, I can tell you that. That's too much for sure. All right, we're just trying to figure it out, you guys. The dog is doing good. Much better today than she was yesterday. Much, much better today than she was yesterday. But I still need to go out and give her medication for tonight. I did not do that yet. Just use the branches greens, no berries. But I like the berries. Is the berries too much? Is it too thick? It might be too thick with all those berries. You love the berries? I do too. I just want to kind of get it to angle and go around our Santa Claus a little bit. Oh, you guys, I think that that looks super cute. That's what I'm thinking, Colleen. Okay, I think that that looks super cute. The placement of it, I think, is about perfect. The size of it and everything. It totally covers up the whole top of that board and frames that Santa in. I think I like where it's at. But I think instead of hot glue, I'm going to grab my staple gun. Because then I should be able to get these down on here without moving it. I'm out of staples. Oh, no! Oh, you guys, my night, my night. Thank you. I like the berries too. I think the berries look cute. You're outnumbered. All right, let's try this again. You can see that on a mantle. Awesome. That's the whole point. We want it to be on somebody's mantle. There we go. There we go. Oh, I missed. Oh. Will it take her medicine easily, or do you wrap it in something? So normally, like when it comes to her her flea, tick, heartworm, all that medication, she takes it no problem at all. But with this stuff, it's a little bit different because it's similar to the pills that we take. So it's like actual pill form stuff. And so what I've been doing, it gave her the runs yesterday. Her pills did. Boy, that does not want to stay down. That's awfully thick. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. So I've been mixing together a little bit of soft dog food and some canned pumpkin to help settle her belly with this medicine. And she'll scarf it right down if it's got the canned pumpkin in there. All right, you guys, I think we're good. I think we're good. This one piece of the bow is kind of going to drive me nuts. It's bigger than the rest. Okay, that's better. Need a big E-size Santa. I mean, just like Santa in the chair. Yeah, that would be so cute, wouldn't it? Okay, you guys, there it is. There's our finished Santa piece. I think it looks fantastic. I love it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like the sea spray? Like I said, it would be very similar to this if it would have dried completely for where all that red's going to be. No, I have no idea, Sherry, how she ripped it off, and I don't think I'll ever know. So there we go, you guys. There's our sea spray picture. Very rustic, very farmhousey, I think. And super, super cute. Am I going to put a hanger on the back? I absolutely could, Tracy. Because I do have hangers that I could put on the back of this. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. We do have a wedding to go to tomorrow, so we will not be live tomorrow night. And I will see you guys back here on Sunday night. Y'all, don't forget the BOGO sale is going on right now. You lost sound, so you didn't hear what I said, and then I already forgot what you asked. No, I never figured out how she ripped her toenail. Gave your dog peanut butter, and she took it like... Look at me like you're crazy. Yes. All right, you guys, so I'll be back on Sunday night. Don't forget about the BOGO sale. It's awesome. Buy one, get one free on surfaces right now. Size C, D, and E transfers. And, what else? Select kits, okay? All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm out for tonight, and I'll see you guys back here on Sunday night, all right? Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good one. Bye!